Are you finding more hair in your brush than you would like to admit? Noticing your part getting wider and wondering if it's ever going to stop? This topic is one that hits close to home for me, as there are several members of my family who struggle with this issue. So I understand the battle of how hair loss can make you feel like you're losing a part of yourself, but you're not alone and you're not powerless. Welcome to Flip the Script, where we're rethinking traditional medicine through a faith-based functional lens. I'm Dr. Lee, and today we'll be diving into the real reasons behind hair loss and, more importantly, how to naturally start restoring your hair, your energy, and your confidence. So let's get into the question that plagues everyone experiencing this issue, and that is, what's causing this? Hair loss isn't just a surface issue. Whether it's triggered by stress, hormones, nutrient deficiencies, or inflammation, it's a deeper issue at play that's usually behind this excess shedding. In medical terms, excess hair loss is referred to as Telogen effluvium, and it's basically where your hair enters like a resting phase, and it's usually triggered by some sort of emotional or physical stressor. Are you curious which everyday foods could be silently fueling this hair loss? Well, stick around and we will discuss what common foods could be contributing to this problem. The good news is that, like everything in life, nothing lasts forever, and neither does this. In most cases, hair regrowth usually starts between 3 to 6 months, and you don't have to just sit around and hope that something will start to spontaneously make it start growing again. There are things that you can do today to help support your body, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what those steps are. During any phase of regrowth, nourishing our body from the inside out is vital. So let's break down the core nutrients that can help support this restoration phase. Trace minerals like zinc play an essential role in our hair's tissue growth and repair, making sure our hair grows strong and healthy. Dietary sources include red meats like beef and lamb. Non-animal sources include pumpkin seeds, almonds, and quinoa. It's important to note, though, that zinc from animal sources is generally more readily absorbed by the body than zinc from plant sources. And this is due to the presence of phytates in plant food that can bind to the mineral and actually reduce its absorption. Magnesium contributes to the production of proteins, including keratin, which constitutes almost 90% of hair. Dietary sources include pumpkin seeds. They have the highest source per serving, fun fact here, of magnesium. Click on the link here if you want some more nutritional facts about what these little tiny seeds can pack. Spinach, cashews, and peanuts are also good sources. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in hair follicle development and keratinocyte function. The best form is from the sun, but you can also get it through dietary sources like salmon, eggs, and mushrooms. Selenium is another antioxidant that clears toxins that can have an adverse effect on the hair growth and inhibit hair regrowth. Dietary sources include Brazil nuts, yellowfin tuna, and shrimp. Iron, an essential trace element used to carry oxygen from your lungs to every area of your body, including your scalp and hair follicles. Dietary sources include meat and seafood, which have the richest source of bioavailable iron, but non-meat options include white beans, lentils, and spinach. But just be aware that from non-animal sources, iron bioavailability is decreased. B vitamins like biotin help support healthy hair growth. Your body needs biotin to create keratin, the building blocks of hair and nail cells. Dietary sources include whole eggs, salmon, and sunflower seeds. Vitamin C is important to your body because it's used for many critical functions, including helping your body absorb iron, like we talked about, metabolize proteins, which are both necessary for a healthy hair, skin, and nails. Dietary sources include red peppers, oranges, broccolis, strawberries, just to name a few. And protein, which is essential for the growth of hair because it actually comprises 95% of the hair structure. Dietary sources include meat, eggs, and yogurt. Reducing inflammation is also another important component of creating a healthy environment that is conducive to restoration. And some healthy foods that you can eat to help reduce inflammation naturally include turmeric, ginger, berries, and leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. Hormonal imbalances play another critical role, and for women, the primary hormonal imbalance leading to hair loss is an increase in dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. DHT is produced from the conversion of testosterone via an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. DHT binds to receptors on hair follicles and shrinks them over time. This leads to thinner, shorter hair and eventually follicle dormancy, which basically means that the follicle's gone to sleep. Typically, estrogen helps maintain hair growth by extending the anagen or growth phase of the hair cycle, but a drop in estrogen levels, as what's commonly seen during menopause or during postpartum cycles, can contribute to hair thinning as fewer follicles remain in the growth phase. While elevated DHT levels are usually the culprit, it's important to have other medical conditions like PCOS, thyroid problems, or elevated cortisol levels ruled out as contributing factors. Foods that can lower DHT include green tea, usually about 2 to 4 cups a day, and a topical rosemary oil. Lowering stress isn't just about feeling calm. It's about trusting that your healing is in good hands. Luke 12:7 reminds us that the very hairs on your head are all numbered, so don't be afraid. Trust that there is an amazing healer who knows you and your struggles down to the very individual hairs on your head, which that's a pretty amazing thought when you really stop to think about it. Scalp massage is another proven intervention that you can do to help boost circulation and increase the amount of nutrients delivered to the follicles. Research has actually shown that just a few minutes a day, but the key here is that it has to be done daily. It needs to be on a routine, really increase the hair thickening and improve circulation. And in fact, nearly 70% of people who participated in regular scalp massage saw an improvement in hair regrowth and stabilization over time. Red light therapy is another great intervention, and red light therapy is more than just hype. Studies have actually shown that red light therapy can boost hair density by up to 39% by stimulating the hair follicles to help regrow. And what's the best part of red light therapy? It's non-invasive, it's painless, and you can actually use it at home. So drop a comment below if you're interested in learning about the best red light therapy caps that are out on the market right now, and I'll see if I can get together a video for you. Refined sugars, caffeine, alcohol, and nicotine, all of these drive the minerals that we've previously discussed out of your body, and that's important for your hair to maintain that restoration phase. While it's tempting to reach for strong topical treatments like Minoxidil or harsh shampoos right away, if your body is still healing, these can actually do more harm than good. They can irritate the scalp, delay recovery, and leave you feeling more frustrated. A 2015 randomized controlled trial compared the 2% minoxidil and rosemary oil over a 6-month period in people with androgenetic alopecia. Both groups showed significant hair count improvement after the 6-month mark, but the rosemary oil performed just as well as the minoxidil by the end of the study and had less side effects, like scalp itching. Scalp itching can be a very common side effect with the over-the-counter minoxidil. If it's been more than 6 months and your hair loss still isn't slowing, or you're noticing that it's coming out in patches, then it's definitely time to check with a dermatologist or your local medical provider. They can order lab work to help rule out underlying causes like thyroid imbalances, autoimmune conditions, or additional nutrient deficiencies that your body may be asking for specifically. Losing your hair can be a scary, overwhelming, isolating experience, but I want you to know that you are not alone. This happens to millions of people, and there are things that you can do to help take back control. Please drop a comment below if this video spoke to you, and share with me what you are trying, what you haven't tried, what you are going to try, what you found helpful in this video, and check out my other videos on other natural ways that you can help to restore your health. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.